When thinking about history's most famous empires, your mind probably goes to the Roman Empire, the British Empire, the Han Chinese, the Mongol Empire, or the Imperium of Man. But one empire that often gets overlooked is the Ottoman Empire. Despite lasting for 600 years, spanning most of the Middle East, North Africa and the Balkans, and at one point being powerful enough to make everyone from Milan to Moscow shit their pants, nobody talks about them. So here are some weird and wacky facts about the Ottoman Empire. Starting off, the steam engine was technically an Ottoman invention. Yeah, you heard that right. Almost 200 years before Thomas Newcomen would invent his version of the steam engine, the writer Taqi ad-Din would describe a rudimentary steam engine that he encountered during his travels around the empire. So what was this machine used for? Agriculture? Shipping? Manufacturing perhaps? No. I kid you not, it was used for spinning kebab. Some guy literally invented a machine that would revolutionize the fucking world 2 centuries down the line only because he wanted perfectly cooked kebab and didn't feel like spinning the thing around. Anyway, moving on. If you've ever been in the city of Istanbul, or Constantinople as the cool kids call it, you've probably noticed an enormous amount of cats roaming around. Well, according to estimates, there are over 1 million stray cats around the city. And these hordes of fuzzy little furballs secretly hellbent on world domination are the direct result of Ottoman policy. Let me tell you, the Ottomans loved cats. Literally what Winnie the Pooh has with honey, the Ottomans had with cats. Many of Istanbul's houses were made out of wood and were of low quality, which made them amazing places for mouse and rat infestations. Well, not if you have a literal army of cats around to murk every mouse that dares to look upon the light of day. But the Ottomans didn't just love them for their practical uses. Cats were also revered in Islam, the empire's dominant religion. Okay, so when researching this video, I stumbled upon this Wikipedia article called Islam and Cats. And apparently in Islam, cats are admired for their cleanliness, so much that they are considered ritually clean. That means that they can go wherever the fuck they want. Houses? Sure. Palaces? Why not? They're even welcome in the Masjid al-Haram, that big ass mosque with a cube in the middle that all the Muslims pray to. There's even a story about Prophet Muhammad and his favorite cat Muezza, where the Prophet wanted to pray one morning only to find his cat sleeping on the sleeve of his prayer robe. And Muhammad didn't want to wake the kitty, so he just cut off the sleeve instead, which is just adorable and honestly very relatable for anyone that has had a cat sleep on their lap. Moving on, everybody knows the croissant. Croissant? Widely known as one of France's greatest contributions to the world. A delicious flaky pastry that can be found in every bakery around the globe. Well, first of all, it wasn't a French invention. It was Austrian. Second of all, it was essentially invented as a giant fuck you to the Ottomans. So this is what happened. It's the year 1683 and the Ottoman Empire had expanded deep into Europe. They had conquered the Balkans and controlled territory from Georgia to Morocco and from Ukraine to Eritrea. And now they were at the gates of Vienna. After a brutal siege of the city, a battle occurred where the Polish winged hussars, together with the forces of the Holy Roman Empire, won a resounding victory over the Ottoman forces. The metal band Sabaton made a kick-ass song about it, but I sadly can't play it due to copyright restrictions. Anyway, now that Vienna was liberated, they wanted to commemorate it and therefore made a pastry resembling the crescent moon on the Ottoman flag as a giant middle finger to the Ottomans. The most famous Ottoman Sultan is probably Suleiman the Magnificent, here pictured with an onion on his head. He's famous for his military campaigns, contributions to the arts and culture, yada yada yada, boring stuff. No, what was actually interesting was the absolutely bonkers title he had bestowed upon himself. It is, and I quote, Sultan of the Ottomans, Allah's deputy on earth, Lord of the lords of this world, possessor of men's necks, King of believers and unbelievers, King of kings, Emperor of the East and the West, majestic Caesar, Emperor of the Chakhans of great authority, Prince and Lord of the most happy constellation, Seal of victory, refuge of all the people in the entire world, the shadow of the Almighty dispensing quiet on the earth. Honestly, reading all this gave me an idea. I should just give myself some titles. Pepe the Penguin, Haver of Laptop, Dispenser of Knowledge, Acquirer of Student Loan Debt, and doer of your mother. Yeah, that has a nice ring to it. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.